In episode 14 of Enigmatica 6 Expert, you get to watch me utterly fail at Create. We eventually set up the Create deployers to make the coke oven bricks, then go on to make the steel bee. Hope you enjoy the episode, let's get it on. Let's set this up here. Right, so first things first is the water wheels. Didn't really need one in the corner, but why did that one break? Odd. Because I sent them the wrong way. That was weird. I wouldn't expect it to break. Right, okay, so next thing we need to do is lay out the belt. And I'm going to do this in the floor, I think. So I've got a shovel. No. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If my calculations are correct, I'm going to need a belt which spans this distance in order for the deployer, or ejector even. So what you do with the ejector is you shift right click where you want the items ejected to, and then place the ejector down, and when the items get to here it will throw them back over there. Now the reason that we're doing that is because this recipe that we're doing here had to go over 4 times. So we're going to start the items out coming down here. They'll go through the 4 deployers, that way, go through the 4 deployers, then get tossed back over here to the start and go through the second run, and then back over, third run, back over, fourth run, and then we need to catch them, because if you don't catch them, they will go on a 5th run, probably get destroyed. So here we're going to need a funnel, and we need to filter that. And the filter is going to be for the coke bricks. Now I don't actually have one. But I believe you can pull these out of JEI, and I didn't make any filters. Basic one should do. So it's 2 iron, a piece of wool. Got wool, white rock wool, white wool. And then can we drag? Might not be able to drag from that side because that's not really JEI. It's a mod that does that. Coke. Oh. Can we drag? Yes. Coke brick. Allow list. Yep, that's lovely. So we then put that filter into there. So that means if they come back on the 4th pass and this detects that they are coke bricks, then they will be put into this chest. Otherwise they'll be let through and flung back over again. So what we need to do now is put our 4 deployers down. Like so, with chutes on top. Oh, okay. Let's not do it that way. And then our chests on top of those. We need to get up there. Some dirt there. Now we don't want these chests to join together, so just hold shift down when placing. So they don't join together, and they will be for our 4 different producers. So we're going this way. So our first one is the construction paste. You should say it puts it in the hand look. Yep. And then we want 3 lots of the these. So 28 in there, 28 in there, 28 in there. So they've all gone into the chutes, I believe. No, they've all gone into the deployers, looking at that. Right, so we're almost ready. Well, yeah, almost. And we can't make the rotational speed controller because you need a precision mechanism, which is basically using what we're setting up. So once we've got this set up, we can create one of those. But for now, we're going to have to cheese it. So what we need to do here is cog on there, and a cog on there. That should join those together. That doesn't need a cog. These do, but we can simply join those together as well. Do we need this end? Don't believe so. Not going to let us do that, is it? That's not going to happen. So what we do here is go up 1 so it's on the same level and belt it like that. This should do, might not. I wish I built this a bit further away. It's a bit close. We're not really going to have a chance to speed it up. This is going to go really slow. I think that's too close together. That's terribly, horribly slow. And what surprised me if none of this works, because it doesn't have enough power. Well, that does. But do these? Oh, this is going to be horribly slow. And the belts are going the wrong way. Need to go the other way. So we need to reverse that. Let's push all this back because this is too close. Way too close. So remember what I was saying about the vitreous pickaxe? It can silk touch glass look. So that's really useful. If you're wanting a silk touch tool for glass. Yeah, that's certainly faster. And of course it's nowhere near now. Oh! Stupid phantoms. Okay, need to sleep. Right, where were we coming off this one? So we need to drop vertically, don't we? Should be able to do that. And then just connect up. And I'm going to be one short. Because, you know, typically that's always the case. Isn't it just always the case that you're one short? Could have crafted that in my own... Why did I run all the way back up here? Could have crafted that in my own personal crafting. It's only 2. Right, so hopefully this gets the belts going the right way. It does. And that's a little bit more powerful. 96, 48, so it's double the speed. We could make it go faster by driving this end, but not going to do that. We need to get the paper on. Can I just drop this on? Yeah. Now then, let's see what happens here. Now, why did that bypass? What? Why did that bypass the construction paste? Oh, construction paste should be last. Well, crap. And it didn't fling it back either. So where did it go? Is that Not got enough. Oh, it appears that this was working, but for some reason, I'm not quite sure why. It wasn't showing me them on the belt until I stood here and looked down that way. Maybe it's something to do with the engineer's goggles, I don't know. Perhaps not, but it appears to be working now with the help of Dio. He saw that they were on the belt and I couldn't see them, so I'm not quite sure why that was. So as you can see, what happens is they come down here. I forgot this funnel on the on the weighted ejector as well. So they come down here, go through the funnel and get whizzed back over. And eventually, when they get completed, they should come in here. As long as I've got this filter set correctly. Yeah, why? I'm not quite sure why they keep disappearing. I haven't had any completed yet. I'm not sure what pass they're on. Now that is not picking them up. These are completed, I believe, because they're no longer being pressed. Yeah, coat brakes. Oh, got the arrow the wrong way on the top of on the top of the funnel. So there's an arrow there, look, and it needs to go in inwards for it to go actually go in. There we go. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's an Optifine thing why I can't see them on the belt. So we can do the rest of these now. They will wait on the belt, so it doesn't matter if you do them all quick or all not quick. Well, we have wasted some, so we're going to have to make some more, I believe. There's only 5 there, so... Oh no, that's 15. That makes the 27 that we need. Excuse the trippiness while night vision wears out. Right, we've run out of stuff. That's not good. So we need more construction paste and we need more... Unless these are finished. No, they're partials. Partials, partials. Right, so we need more items. So we need more clay. Good job we kept some basalt, isn't it? Ah, there we go. Right click from below. We'll get the items out of the deployer hand. And this time we shall cook them. Because they need to be cooked. Right, so... 13 for you, 13 for you, 13 for you, and hopefully that's enough to finish them off. Let's see. Yeah, he had... Oh, no, they're coming back again. Don't know how many more pastas you've got, you see. That the last one? No. Another one's just been flinged. Oh. There's one more somewhere. He's coming down the belt now. And it goes in. There we go. 27 coke bricks. How many did we go over by? 5, 5, 5, and way more. Right, so let's take these out of here. We shan't be needing those again. Looks a bit funny with the hands just going... Right, okay, they've stopped now. Right. Okay, now the coke oven, I'm not envisaging never using again. Once I've got the coke bricks I need out of it. So I'm going to put it somewhere obscure. What's that in this wall here? Don't know if we're ever going to need creosote later on. But if we do, it'll be here. Tell you what I don't have, and that's an engineer's hammer. Not on me anyway. In fact, I don't think I have one full stop. And we're also going to need 9 coal. Because that's how many coal coke we need. No, we need 10. 9 for the block and 1 for the steel that we've got missing. So let's form this. Just right click on the centre block and we have our coke oven. We can throw that in there, that will turn to coal coke, and that's what we need. It's going to take some time. You can see the progress bar at the top of the screen. So while we're doing that, let's just see what quest we got completed. Oh, we got another chute. And of course we've created those, but we haven't created the screwdriver yet. Okay, so there's nothing in there. That's it. Right, I'll wait for this coal coke to finish. And there we go. 10 coal coke. So now, what we can do is crushed one. Only one. Make a block out the other. Let's just offload a couple of these things. We need some copper cones. Do I have... I thought I brought some... Oh, I know where they are. It's alright. So we need that. Coal coke dust. And we need... one iron ingot. And what we do with that is put that one and that one in there. Now I think I remember bringing back some, yeah, crafting tables. We'll take one of these with us. Because what we need is nine copper honeycombs to make one. It's not copper. What we need is 9 iron honeycombs to make a block. And that block and that block with an empty bee jar makes the steel bee. And I've lost my bee jars, left my bee jars somewhere. Might be in here actually. Yep. So there's our missing steel for the centrifuge, and now we can create our bee, our steel bee. Yes, at long last. So that's a block of coal coke, block of iron honeycomb, and we have our steel bee. Let me just check our steel bee flower, but I'm guessing it's a normal flower like all the others. Yeah. Now I'm going to have one for normal bees, one for gems, and one for alloys. So this fella belongs in the alloys. I'll just make sure he's working correctly. So he's staying in there for another 400 ticks. Make sure this is complete. It is. Yeah, this will get moved. Perhaps. I haven't decided yet whether to do the comb produce over here or down that side. I know I said earlier I was going to put it down here, but I'm still in two minds on... I haven't decided yet. Let's put it that way. There's no real reason to move this, I guess. Because we're going to need these. And we're going to need more of them. The only thing you've got to be careful of is the height of this and the length of this. Because that weighted ejector needs room to fling them over. So if I flung them to here, they wouldn't fling over. So just make sure you've got enough space to fling over the top. It helps putting chests up here and not things like storage drawers, because these are less than a full block. You're not going to come out, Mr. Bee. Yes, these little insect lights are great, look, because you can even put them on glass, unlike torches that won't go on glass. And there's our steel bee. That's practically took the whole episode to make that. So we needed to do a little bit of create and then a little bit of farming stuff. Well, it wasn't out long. And we need to get this hooked up. And there's our steel honeycombs, which when centrifuged will give us steel dust. And that steel dust can be furnaced or blasted into steel ingots. I don't think there's a way of getting more than one. Doesn't look like it. But any sort of furnacing, yeah, one ingot. So we don't even need to crush that one. And we get a chance, 10% chance. Well, in fact, there's only a 50% chance, but we get that. But, you know, doesn't matter. And only a 10% chance of iron, but iron's never a problem. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.